Hello YouTube!
And TCG fans!
This is Davide.
And your filthy casual James.
Bringing you a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile on Elemental Heroes. And I want to ask you guys to check out our channel and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! And TCG videos. So, after the Ghost Rig deck that I'm gonna
After that frickin' like that Lord of the Rings
it was a very interesting story told by James. If you haven't seen it yet, you go and check it out. I've uploaded it at the same time with this video, so make sure you check it out. But this is my deck profile video, and I'm doing it on my favorite archetype, Elemental Heroes.
That's right, there's a lot less waffling in this one because there's a lot less a lot less individuals.
Yeah, this one is mainly focused on Masked Heroes and Vision Heroes. I have an alternative that's right over there, but I'm never going to show you.
Because that's worse than the Ghost Tricks.
Yeah, that's like the three Lord of the Rings movies combined.
I have every single E-hero ever made.
It's basically Jaden Yuki's deck from the anime, so it has like one of each. But anyway, we're talking here about this deck, and we'll get right into it with 3 Elemental Hero Blazeman. If you don't know what he does, I will bring it closer to begin with, so you can actually see the artwork. There we go. And his effect is, if this card is normal special summoned, you can add 1 polymerization from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except fusion monsters. Also, send 1 elemental hero monster from your deck to the graveyard, except Blazeman. If you do, this card's attribute, attack and defense each become the same as the monsters sent to the graveyard. Until the end of this turn, you can only use 1 elemental hero Blazeman effect per turn, and only once that turn. So he is your main guy to have. He's like he's like the main one, along with Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, and I run 3 of these as well. And her effect is also a doozy one. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 change quick play spell card from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 hero monster from your deck to your hand, except Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. You can only use 1 Shadow Mist effect per turn, and only once that turn. They make it very clear that you can only do it once that turn, because there's some broken combos with these.
Well, there's broken combos throughout Yu-Gi-Oh! Even.
Throughout YouTube as well.
Throughout YouTube. Broken combos, right?
Then the next one I run is Elemental Hero Ocean. 3 of these again. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can target 1 hero monster you control or in your graveyard, and you return it to the hand. Really useful to have if you want to repeatedly use an effect. Then the next one is 3 again. Elemental Hero Neos Alias. You can Gemini summon him and he becomes Elemental Hero Neos. That is the only thing you get from this one. Then I run 2 Elemental Hero Woodsmen. And once per turn during your standby phase, you can add a polymerization from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You'll start to notice that this deck really recycles my polymerizations a lot, so...
Well, I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah. Then 3 Elemental Hero Wildheart. He's unaffected by trap cards. You run 3 of these as well. I mean, I already run 2 Earths, but I run 3 extra Earths just because of Wildheart's good effect and Woodsman. Sometimes I don't want to use him in a fusion because of his effect. That I can just recycle polymerization the whole time. And my favorite Elemental Hero, like from the start one, Elemental Hero Avion. I run 2 of them because I needed a wind monster and I don't want to run anything non-Elemental Hero. So I went for Avion. I would go for Stratos, but he's banned. Please Konami, unban Stratos. We love him. He's our favorite. Please unban him. There we go.
What was wrong with only having 1?
Yeah. So, spell cards. 2 polymerizations. I'm not going to explain why, we all know polymerization. 3.
But why 2?
Because I recycled them. And also because my deck mainly revolves around Miracle Fusion.
Right.
3 Miracle Fusions, which is you can fusion summon an Elemental Hero from your extra deck by banishing the cards on your field or your graveyard. There we go. Then I have 1 Parallel World Fusion, and that means you can fusion summon one elemental hero fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling your banished fusion material monsters back into your deck. So again, you use Miracle Fusion and you get them back with Parallel World Fusion. So it's a nice little recycle. I run 2 Righteous Justice, which is destroy spell and trap cards equal to the number of elemental hero cards you control, along with 2 Emergency Calls, which is add 1 elemental hero from your deck to your hand. So 2 of these as well. Then I run 2 Mask Charge. Target 1 hero monster and 1 change quick play spell card in your graveyard and add them to your hand. And then I run 3 Mask Change, which is target 1 hero monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and after that, if it left the field by this effect, special summon 1 masked hero monster from your extra deck with the same attribute that the sent monster had when it was on the field. Its original attribute if face down. So you can already see like this is about masked heroes with those quick play spell cards. 1 Pot of Duality because staple, along with 1 Regeki because staple. And then for trap cards, to round it off, is negate attack. I don't like using Mirror Force or Deep Prison because 1 price and 2 I like to be original. Then compulsory evacuation device, staple. Solemn Warning because staple, and Call of the Hunted because apparently it's a really old card and really blurry and it's really hard to read.
Yeah. Also that one Bones. Bones uses it.
There you go.
Come on, Bones, use your Call of the Haunted. That was a horrible.
I can't cut that out. You're stuck with that forever.
Not too bad.
So now for my fusion summons. 1 elemental hero Gaia, 1 elemental hero monster, and 1 earth monster. Must be fusion summoned, cannot be special summoned by other ways. When he's fusion summoned, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and until the end phase, you half the attack, and Gaia gains half that attack. Then, probably one of my favorite fusion cards, I say one of them, Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, because it's the very first card that James has ever given to me. And I still have it. There we go. It's 1 hero monster and 1 water monster. If he gets this, he gets 500 attack for each face-up water monster on the field, except himself. And when he leaves the field, you destroy everything. It's a dark hole.
Also, you could use that with hero change.
Exactly.
Mask change even.
Yep. So you use this one, you destroy the field, and he comes back. He comes back as a masked hero. So it's a wipe field. Then 3 Elemental Hero Great Tornado. It's probably one of the best Elemental Hero fusions. I also have a shiny version right here, but he belongs to my other deck. 1 Elemental Hero monster and 1 Wind monster. This is why I run Avion. Must be fusion summoned, cannot be fusion summoned by other ways. If he is fusion summoned, half the attack and defense of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Self-explanatory why you should have him in the deck. Then we move on to masked heroes. Move the Elemental Hero fusions. Here we go. 3 Masked Hero Dark Law. Must be special summoned with mass chains, cannot be special summoned by any other ways. Any card sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead of sent to the graveyard. Once per turn, if your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand, except during the draw phase or the damage step, you can banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand. So that's why we run 3. Next one, Masked Hero Koga. Must be special. It's always special summoned with mass change, just so you know, guys. And he gains 500 attack for each monster my opponent controls. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can banish 1 hero monster from your graveyard, target 1 face-up monster on the field, and that target loses attack equal to the attack of the monster that was banished. Again, really cool and good card to have. Then, Masked Hero Divine Wind. I run 3 of those. I might exceed the extra deck amount, but this is to give you an idea of what to run. Yeah, I think I go over the 15 and the extra, but it's fine. Must be Fusion summon, special summoned with mass change. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent can attack with only one monster during each battle phase. When this card destroys an opponent monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you draw a card. Again, awesome. Then, the one from the gold edition, Masked Hero Anki. Again, mass change. This card can attack your opponent directly, but when it does so using this effect. The battle damage inflicted to your opponent is halved. When this card destroys an opponent monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can add one change quick spell from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Masked Hero Anki once per turn. So that's 1400 damage of direct damage. And then the last one, which is not a masked hero or an elemental hero, but a contrast hero, which is Contrast Hero Chaos. And it says here it needs 2 masked heroes. This card is always treated as an elemental hero card. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. While face up on the field, this card is also a light attribute. It's a dark. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target one face up card on the field, negate that target's effect until the end of turn. So I can actually stop a chain with it. So yeah, that is my masked hero contrast elemental hero deck profile. There we go. I'll take everything over. So yeah, again guys, let us know in the comments what you think of this video. Press that like button over here,
better.
Or over here. I think it's here. Yeah, the thumbs up is right over here. So you press that like button, subscribe to our videos, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.